What am I doing? Webcam. Couldn't get that quite working. Hello, welcome to the live stream. As always, I'm horrendously underprepared, so I'm just desperately trying to make it all worth last second. What am I doing? Oh, the bed's a mess. Listen, it's not doing well. This is very impromptu, it's very last minute. I didn't have a video prepared for this week. I was going to get something out, but I didn't have the time, and I thought, you know what, I'm doing a live stream in a... Well, that's a great start, isn't it? Let me just pop that onto a small intermission whilst I recover the webcam. For fuck's sake. What an amazing start. Pissing hell. And I'm normally not prepared, but this is kind of doing that next level, to be honest, of unprofessionalism. Right. Okay, and that's a little bit better. Let's just sort that out. And then I'll be back. Right. It's the wet of that. Whew. That was terrible. Hello. So yeah, I didn't have a video prepared for this week. I've been working on something, but it's nowhere near ready yet. So I thought I would do a stream, because it's a nice, fun little way of getting something on the channel. Blah, blah, blah. You know what it's like. Oh, I'm doing with this. What am I trying to do? Get in the middle of it? Is that better? Focus is all over the place. I think that's probably fine. Configure the video. I do this every time. Every time I think I'm ready, and then something happens that really proves to me that I'm not. So, hello. Welcome to another successful and very, very, very professional 7 out of 10 live stream. And today we're celebrating a game that came out 10 years ago, one of my all-time favourite games. We're going to be playing some Dead Space, which is great. That's right, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do that. And I need to sit more over here? I can't. You have to see the dirty bed, aren't you? You are. Oh well. That's fine. Dead Space came out 10 years ago. It is a survival horror game by Visceral Studios, who were recently shut down by EA following the cancellation of their Star Wars project that they were working on. Dead Space is easily one of my all-time favourite games. It takes a lot of heavy influence from... You can probably hear that, maybe. Transition. It doesn't look like that is coming through on the desktop audio. Why is that not coming through? This really is doing very badly. There's no audio there, is there? Nope. No audio. Why is there no audio? That is super fucking loud for me as well. Let me just get this sorted. Sorry. Like that's a classic 7 out of 10 live stream. Totally unprofessional. Desktop audio 7%. That's not right. Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Started too early then. That worked before because the music was playing. Let me just look at my own video. Okay, why was the... YouTube confuses me. Or is it OBS that's the problem? Interesting. If I... Right, I was playing music before. Is the music coming through? Is it just the game that's not no sounds coming through for? No, it's all sound. All sound stopped. Why? If you're tuning in, skip ahead if you're watching this on the replay. But otherwise, if you're watching this right now, then only apologise. I have no idea what's happening. But it's not good. This happened before when I was recording something for a video. It just stopped recording the desktop audio. I don't know why. Oh, there. I just had to hit device defaults, apparently. And now it's working. Okay, right. Fuck me. Right, that's probably a bit too loud. So let's just turn that down a little bit. Right, okay. We're here now. Actually about to do what I was meant to be doing. We're only 15 minutes into the stream, it's fine. This is Dead Space, released on the 13th of October 2008, which is wild. Way too long. It feels like 2 seconds since this game came out. I was obsessed with it as a teenager. I was 16 when it came out. Which again is wild. I played through it on the Xbox 360, and then the PS3, and then got it on PC, which is the version I'm playing today. It remains to this day one of the most atmospheric survival horror games ever created. As I say, it takes a lot of influence from my favourite game of all time, Resident Evil 4, to the extent where I consider it to be the true successor to Resident Evil 4, because it feels like they did more for that genre and carried on that gauntlet better than Resident Evil 5 ever did. Hello Ross, thank you for joining the stream. So let's start off with this. Let's see what it's like. I'm wondering if it's going to be loud enough for you guys. Just give me a shout if it isn't. But yeah, I also figured it made sense to play this now, 2 weeks before Halloween. Horror game, I guess, isn't it? Wonder how well it holds up. I've played it for a few years, actually. So he plays Isaac Clarke, an engineering specialist, like this says there. And you go to a haunted, spooky mining ship that is overrun with spooky aliens.
I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. But it's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
Hey, it looks still great.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Ms. Daniels. Each 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
I forgot how good this opening was, actually.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if their
Yes,
power's
ma'am.
low.
Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with the
I'm gonna
thought
turn it
that
up a little
people
bit, so I reckon that is too quiet. Ooh, have I crashed it? Oh, I just paused it, okay.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. Their guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside. Corporal, gave you an order.
The field's too strong.
Just as a sci-fi game, the amount of world building... That is loud. That is too loud now, isn't it? God damn it. It's such a trial and error thing doing audio on a live stream. This is really paranoid. Just ruin all tension by continuously adjusting the sound quality.
Is everyone okay?
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance...
So that's you? That's Isaac? That's a little bit like...
Corporal,
I want to say Tobey Maguire, like a
I'm not getting any readings.
slightly chubbier Tobey Maguire.
Lost comms and autopilot.
It's only the only times, if not, I think you only ever see him one other time without his helmet on.
to help out.
But you're an engineer, so you wear this sweet-ass suit.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health
That
for
little
everyone.
bar, that I think you can see it on the stream. Yeah, you can. That is your health. All of the UI is shown very well through your physical suit, which is really nice. Also, your inventory doesn't pause the game, which is one of my favourite elements from a horror game. That I don't think it introduced it, but it definitely introduced me to it. So here we go. This is Dead Space. LB, won't it? 10 years old this year, which makes me feel old and very, very shit. But it blew my goddamn 16-year-old mind when I first played this, and I was terrified of it as well. I'm not great with horror games. The Ishimura.
You didn't lose power to
And this
the
one
port
really, really
booster.
bothered me.
You lost the port booster. Unbelievable.
I've never noticed he has a little name badge on his breastplate. Huh.
Guess the power's down everywhere.
How do I break? Right, that's my inventory. Was that why?
Over here and hack the door pad.
Didn't... Let's pick that up. Let's pick that up. You can't stomp the ground, which I guess I'll do in a bit.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
There should be a security detail in here.
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here. I can't pick up any broadcasts.
Oh, what? Spooky ship and you can't hear anyone? Oh no.
Console's still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reroute the damn power.
That's how annoying both of these characters are.
We can figure this out a lot sooner.
Oh no, guys, there's blood, there's lots of blood. Lots of human blood in here.
Use the locator system to
Yes.
find your next objective.
I know, thank you, I'm here. But I just love how all the UI is just
Huh. That doesn't look good.
on the screen at all times. It doesn't hide anything in menus or anything. It's really nice.
The tram systems
Really helps you feel very immersed, which is definitely what this game
Yeah, it seems to be flung again. That's a start.
is really special to me about, or for.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Not sure.
What the hell?
Definitely not.
Something's in the room with us.
A horrific monster there. Oh no, it's a horrific monster. That's a necromorph, which is the enemies in the thing.
Come on.
Which are the enemies in the thing.
The door's unlocked. Run!
Ah, necromorph. I feel like there's some visual effects on the screen right now that aren't working properly.
Run, Isaac. Get the hell
Oh, maybe the PC port hasn't held up. Ah, no, let me in. You took some health off. But now... Hang on, I'm going to have to turn on VSynth, I think. Because I think that might not be working correctly running untapped. I think it's tapped to 30 FPS if you put VSynth on. Oh shit. That brought the tap share. Should be fine. That's fine, right there. Yes. No, that makes it just really sluggish to play. Oh, Necromorph dead. They then ruin ultimate attention by fiddling with the options. It's bad. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right either. If I don't put VSynth on, if I turn VSynth off, everything's really responsive and snappy. But if I turn it on, it's really sluggish. But then it doesn't have any of the screen tearing. Just have to deal with the screen tearing. Maybe the PC version just hasn't. There's probably like a myriad of modders and people who have better ideas of how to play this than I do, clearly, but never mind. So, the best thing about Dead Space, here's a little Dead Space primer for you, is you're an engineer, cut off their limbs, which is one of the first indications of how this game differs from other survival horror games. So this is a plasma cutter. So first and foremost, the weapons in this game are tools rather than traditional guns that you would normally have in a survival horror game like Resident Evil. So because R2 and RT right there. Sorry, trying to relearn the controls on the Xbox controller. Yeah, so you're an engineer first and foremost. So the tools that you're most comfortable with are tools that you would feasibly use on a space station. The plasma cutter is, I almost said iconic. This it's not. The Dead Space never became that huge a franchise, but it's the it's one of the best parts of Dead Space. You mention Dead Space to anyone, they mention plasma cutter or whatever. It's a tool because you're an engineer. So instead of just killing enemies by planting enough bullets in them until their heads pop or something, you actually cut off the limbs of the enemies, so you can shoot in a vertical or a horizontal line. And the idea is not to kill them by shooting them loads, it's to slice off their limbs, which is really, really interesting. And also you got this really satisfying boot stomp. I love that. It's so noisy in there. Yeah, you can like stomp enemies to bits. I mean, that's a human dude, but whatever. Stompy, stompy, stomp. It's just so visceral and so chunty. Is that the right word? Yeah, chunty. I guess it feels very, very chunky to play, which is interesting. I like the game that feels weighty. Crunchy is the word I'm looking for, not chunty. Oh. Why won't you let me in? What the fuck? Let me in! What the hell's happening? Oh, the door's on... Oh, what the hell is happening right now? Dead Space, it's your 10th anniversary, I'm trying to be nice to you. Are you having a laugh? It's a joke. Does the game actually not run properly on modern machines? Should I have, like... I don't think that is VSynth. That's the issue here, but I'm going to try it. There's, all I can imagine is the untapped frame rate is causing it to panic. I don't get it. No, turn VSynth on. Let's try it with the dodgy mode on. Yeah. Oh, weird. Come on, Dead Space. Dead Space, you're my boy. Dead Space. Is the door just... Do I have to, like, be far away from it? What the hell is happening? You know, you try and just do a nice stream for one of your favourite games' birthday. It's a decade old, and you think to yourself, oh, games from 2008 probably still just worth fine. It's probably nothing like you can't walk through one of the first doors or anything. Oh, pissing hell. Come on. Can't walk through door. Dead Space. First doorway after the plasma cutter. Ah, right, okay. Turned off VSynth and triple buffering in NVIDIA control panel. Wow, yeah, so it's the untapped frame rate that's causing an issue. I'm gonna have to cancel out the game. Oh boy. This isn't doing well at all. Don't worry, it's not like we're only halfway in or anything. Let's transition back to this. Right, apparently I have to tap the frame rate at 60. Yes. Twit. Yes, I want to twit, apparently. Wow, interesting. Really, really interesting. As a sci-fi game, the amount of world building... You know, when you think to yourself, yeah, I'm going to play a nice easy game for half an hour. Not for half an hour, for a few hours. You don't normally think that... I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm flustered. GeForce Experience. Right, okay. So in GeForce Experience, I have to... Wait. It's not saying GeForce Experience, it's saying control panel. Not you, NVIDIA installer. How do I not have the NVIDIA control panel? Unless that's what GeForce Experience is now, maybe? Ay, ay, ay. So literally just turn on VSynth and triple buffering. Right, okay. So I can't do anything here. Game optimization. Games. F. Yeah, that's here. Stan my damn. I don't think this is the right thing, is it? Then show you actually. What am I doing? I may as well show you the shit I'm trying to do. Although, right. So, this isn't control panel, is it? No. Maybe? Do I only have GeForce experience? Fucking hell, I don't... I had to download the control panel. Hello everyone, welcome to my 7 out of 10 stream. That's all about how terrible playing on a PC is. And how nothing ever works first time. Apparently it's in control panel. NVIDIA control panel. Right, okay, there we go. Yes, you. Right, okay. I need to turn on VSynth and triple buffering. What does that mean? How the fuck do I do that? Video image settings? No, that's not right. 3D settings? I'm gonna have to turn this off afterwards as well. Oh, fuck me. Right, okay. God, it's just like, this is why playing PC games is a pain in the ass. Turn on VSynth. Vertical VSynth. On. Vertical synth. And triple buffering. On. Apply. And I have to remember to turn them back to default. On and on. Right, okay. Right. Oh my fucking god. Nightmare. Actual nightmare. What? Right. Okay. We're back. I think. Yes. Yes, right, okay. Just had to change a system-wide setting to maybe get through one door. Thank you, Dead Space. Right, so that should be fine now. Load them. No them to load. So I have to start from the very beginning. Fuck me. I'm gonna have to put a time code when that's actually uploaded to the channel and just be like, don't start watching till 38 minutes in. Happy 10th birthday, Dead Space. Well, it took me half an hour to finish my toffee, so that's something. I've been drinking decaf toffee lately, because I can't stip this. Is that a joke? I'm just going to talk to you guys while this plays it then. I've been drinking decaf toffee recently, because I thought that I have so much, I normally have 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day, and that's a lot of caffeine. And sometimes, like, by the afternoon, especially when I'm at work, I start to feel really, I don't know, lethargic, I guess. And I was like, well, maybe I'm becoming over-caffeinated and it's making me just feel crap and jittery and, you know, anxious or whatever. So I swapped to decaf, and let me tell you all, it's done nothing.
I'm sorry about everything.
I'm not even sleeping better.
I wish I could just hug someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening.
What's she told her then? Amy? Emily?
How many times you watched that thing?
Anna?
Guess you really miss her.
Tell me your name?
We're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board.
Naomi?
We do have a lot of catching up to do.
Alright, everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Let me tell you, actually, why
Deep space mining is a lucrative
this Dead Space and the USG Ishimura, the spaceship that you spend the whole game on, that's infested with necromorphs, which are the bad guys in the dome, is so immersive in how the game makes you feel like that. So this game for me feels a lot like BioShock in the sense that it puts you into an unknown location that feels like it works and functions as a real place. So BioShock does this really well, the first game especially, because as you wander around this, dilapidated something city, you can imagine how each component fits together and how a normal resident of Rapture would be able to explore it and live in it and exist in this world, and that you are but a visitor at a certain point in its history. So it feels very much like the location was always there and the game itself revolves around that pre-existing location, unlike BioShock Infinite, which feels very much like the game was there first and the location was built around it. So it feels less like you're going through areas where people live and work and eat and drink, and more like you're running between arena after arena designed purely for combat. And that pulls you out, that removes this level of immersion that games like this, single player, story rich games really rely on. And the Ishimura, similar to how Rapture works, has all of these core components. It has distinct locations that make sense, that would be there as part of a spaceship, believable, very much so. It tricks you into believing that these areas all fit together in a cohesive way. And it does it really, really, really well. And what also helps as well is that Isaac is an engineer, so he's more, I guess, of an everyman than you'd normally find in things like this. Like Resident Evil has always kept that B-movie camp nature about it, that the locations never truly feel like they exist, but you can kind of suspend your disbelief and imagine that they believe within this B-movie shalotty world. But the protagonists obviously, they match that as well. Leon, the first day as a top, runs through Raccoon City and survives and kills everyone, and Claire, who's a college student, does something very similar. But Dead Space for me has always felt like a masterclass in immersive design, because it presents and paints such a beautiful world that is believable so well, and all the core components gel together and just work. Isaac is a believable protagonist, the Ishimura is a believable location, all of the... Thank you, I've already done this. Is it ever so slightly choppy? I don't know. The controls still don't feel very snappy and responsive. I suppose 10 years is a long time. It's the controller dead zone. That's what's making it feel not very... The way you didn't say that. That's why it doesn't feel very responsive. That a proper whack. The controller analog stick to one side. It's not doing very well. The scariest thing about every Halloween is the realisation that it's been 10 years since one of your favourite games came out, and maybe it's a bit tough to play. Why haven't these been remastered? I think that's probably another question that I definitely want an answer to, is why EA hasn't just jumped upon and capitalised on the fact that Dead Space is really popular and people would definitely buy the remasters. Because, this one is incredible. The second one I actually think is really good. I don't like it as much as the first one, but I still think it's really good. I've never played the third one because it, well, unless you don't know, Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 are single player, story rich games, and Dead Space 3 fell after Resident Evil 5 had came out and kind of slot. Well, I don't know. It kind of just came out in that really weird time where every game had to have like an online co-op portion or a multiplayer mode. Dead Space 2 had a multiplayer mode, which was, I never fucking played it, but Dead Space 3 had online co-op, and it changed the whole feeling of the game, and it became this like really, really strange game that felt very much of its time.
Huh. That doesn't look good.
It's very, very, very weird.
The tram system's offline. Getting around's gonna be difficult.
The tram system is offline, that's right. The tram system, I think, there's probably another way that makes the Ishimura feel quite believable. It's like this idea that it's so large and vast that you need to get a tram to get to each location. And I guess it works the same way as Rapture's bathysphere in Bioshock. It's just very good. It gives the Ishimura this real sense of scale and helps feel you really isolated by no matter how large this area is. There's just so few people who've survived. Right, let's see if I can get through this invisible door then. After all that. No, Necromorph. No, thank you. No, no, no. I'm running. Don't have to tell me twice. I'm doing. I'm doing. I'm doing. You always take the hit there. I'm doing. Come on, burst through. Come on, there we go. Hello. Hello. Bye. Ah. A nice dory horror game. Just in time for Halloween, eh? Oh, my boy Isaac. Right, okay. So, like I was saying, before I had to faff around with the global settings of the game. Yep, I can use melee, no problem. So yeah, you're an engineer, so all your weapons, as I mentioned before, are grounded in this reality that they are tools that you would have used as the engineer that you are personifying. Which give it all this very... Oh, right, here, that worked then. He didn't come through that door last time, did he? In fact, I didn't expect him to that time, so I shit myself. Yes, we can get through the door, finally. The first boss of the game is Tom Pleat getting through that pissing door. How do I reload? Yeah. So the Necromorphs, as you might have seen there, I had to sever its long, spidery arms off its back and sever its head before I could progress. I couldn't just kill it in the traditional way. Oh. Hello. It's funny, I've played this game so many times as well, and that still shit myself every time. I can, thank you. X is my health button, thank you. Also, all inventory stuff has to be done in-game. Your map, I hate the map in this game. It's like Metroid Prime, it's shite. All of this stuff, database. Nicole, she's told Nicole. I thought it was Anne. All of it's done in-game. You can't pause the game properly. You can pause it like that. But if you want to, really quickly change your weapon, you have to be still involved in the action. It doesn't slow anything down. It's good. Keeps you grounded.
Everybody listen up. They're using the vents. That's how they're getting around the ship. Stay away from now. Get back. Get
Oh, this Benson's fucking dead.
Isaac! Isaac! God, I can't believe you made it.
I did.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Put your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly. Half the doors on this ship are locked because...
Oh, there they are.
Now we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me...
These are two very, as I mentioned this earlier, they're so irritating as like companion characters.
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't.
but you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Okay, so first objective is to fix the tram system. Yes, thank you. So yeah, the map shit. You just click the right state, and Isaac shows you exactly where you need to go, which is fine. So I need a data board. So what makes me love this game even more as well? So I've already talked about how immersive it is and how it was a. Is that save? Save that tweet? Fair enough. It's a masterclass in world building. Its storyline is fairly ho-hum, but enjoyable enough to keep you carrying on throughout the entire campaign's length, which is fairly lengthy. Obviously, it's just dripping in atmospheric design, and each area of the Ishimura that you travel to, someone over there, look, I can see the shadows, is so rich in its world building that even just carrying on to see what locations it'll take you to next is worth sticking around for. But also it builds upon the combat design. He's obviously not dead. Fuck me, still made me jump. It's good. It's good for doing shit like that. I can't believe I jumped there. I knew he was going to jump up as well. Yeah, it builds upon the combat design that was first shown off. I keep hitting save. I don't want to hit save. I want to pick up this item. Stop it, Isaac. Yeah, it was first shown off in. I swear to God, I'm going to scream. Stop it. That was first shown off in Resident Evil 4, which is one of my all-time favourite games. So it's over-the-shoulder perspective. Quick moving enemies, but you can also match their movement style with your own movement.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart.
Cut off the limbs, yep. And yeah, and it builds upon that kind of faster, more interesting gameplay that was, far more engaging and also horrifying than older. No, that's not true. See, I was going to say it was more engaging than old Resident Evil games. It's not. It's different. I prefer it because I think it gives you a greater sense of control and lets you live out the power fantasy that is the core component of these kind of games, but also maintains this level of claustrophobia by putting the camera really close, to the over-the-shoulder perspective. It's not like Uncharted or any other game like that. It's tight. It's right next to Isaac. All of the locations are like corridors and tight, dark corridors that still makes you feel claustrophobic and terrified. And I just love it. Oh. Hello. Someone else is going to drop down.
Be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
I do love how often it tells you to dismember the... Yeah. So yeah, it builds upon that Resident Evil 4 gameplay that is so addictive and makes that one of my all-time favourite games. Don't know what that sound was. I love it. And I can't believe it's been 10 years. And why EA, in all their fucking infinite wisdom, haven't just put a team on to remastering these 3 games for the modern day consoles, I'll never know. Okay, here's another gameplay mechanic that makes this game quite unique. You've also got some additional abilities, such as the stasis module. It's X right here, which lets you slow down time so that you can get past enemies and fast doors. So look how it's even influencing those limbs. I already have. So I'll show you in a second actually when another necromorph comes for me. Yeah, even these save stations aren't safe. Like, enemies can be anywhere. Yeah, you can even freeze. Oh, it's so good. That's actually pitch fucking black. That's... don't think it's meant to be that dark. Sorry, the light came on. What's that? What's that? Fucking hell, why is that? Okay. Necromorph anywhere? Just gonna drop down. There's definitely a necromorph in this room. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. There's definitely one in this room, I think.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
Yeah, so stasis also allows you to do a small amount of puzzling. One of the things that I always thought was disappointing, I guess, in the more modern, not even more modern actually, this Resident Evil 7's changed it then, but the this kind of gameplay, over-the-shoulder third-person gameplay mechanic that was seen in Resident Evil 4, what was lost, see I can freeze him, and cut off his limbs like that. That was lost was the puzzles. Obviously the puzzles are such an integral part of the earlier Resident Evil games, and they were kind of lost in the more recent ones. 7 brought them back in a major way. But in Resident Evil 4, the puzzle design is no good. It's actually really, really bad. So I can stop that. And then I can run over here. And then hit that. I can grab the tram. Oh no, I didn't do it right. Fuck's sake. Anyway, yeah, the puzzles in this game are very, very good. That's only the other one that's broken. Right there. So yeah, the puzzles in this, oh, hello. Bat off, you dickhead. And now I think I've hit that with stasis, and now I can manually attach limbs. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're there, yeah. Thank you. Right, so first objective done. It didn't, like what I was saying before about the immersive like world building. Look at this room, like look how it works. Like these 2 giant claws, they pull off this old tram,
Isaac,
they put a new one
the
on.
tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from
Everything
the
just
control
like
room.
everything just it's all aged and weathered. Like this was one of the first ever planet crapping, one of the first planet crafting ships. It's the best. Hey buddy, don't run at me please. Oh, it's still alive. No, see, it loses his head, doesn't matter. Gotta get them limbs off. Okay. So there'll definitely be a jump scare here. I can hear it. There it is there. You coming down? You coming down to play? No, just a casual environments there, I see. Crunch. Okay. Alright, so just need to head back. I assume that jumps out at a later point. Down here maybe? It jumps out at this point actually. These are slightly different necromorphs. They can wriggle across the floor, so they're a little bit twitter. There it is. Oh, there it is behind it. So you got your standard ones with a bit pointy crab arms. Got these leapers that leap in real slow motion, I guess. They're a little bit tougher to kill. I'm not cutting the limbs off. Can you twit snap? I think the twit turn. Apparently not. There we go. And I accidentally just stasised it. Terrible. Oh, the dote. Let's head through here.
Isaac, I've patched into the deck security system. It took some work, but I've got the door
The data board should be somewhere inside.
So I'm heading down here this time now, which I think the door was locked before. Just quickly save it. Right, save it on device C. Didn't tell you to do that, Dead Space, now did I? I think something drops into this.
Isaac, it's Kendra. It looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
This is all a bit fetched questy. Especially this early stage. Hello. Chill out. Oh, the enemy down there, it is horrifying enemies, to be fair. Like, I can't think of many other enemy designs that are as immediately horrifying as the necromorphs, apart from the regenerators in Resident Evil 4. And just looked at all of these amazing posters that really make the world feel alive. I mean, I have to just talk about this forever. Can't believe it's 10 years old. And that's what it all comes down to, really, is I can't believe this game is 10 years old. You dead? Sometimes they're not dead, sometimes they'll jump back up as well. Oh, look at that poster. What a great poster. Hello, whoa, 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 slow down, cowboy. None of that. Thank you. Thank you. Why is that? There's another one still alive somewhere. Not doing in there, am I? Right there. Just see what loot is around here. Do you want to press R2 to stomp, but it's not, it's R1. Which is weird. The sound design as well. It's another thing I haven't mentioned yet. I've mentioned the great world building. I've mentioned the incredible atmosphere and how the everyman nature of Isaac Clarke makes for a more immersive experience. I've been hurt. I should probably boost my health. What I haven't mentioned is the sound design. And the sound design is A+ in this game. It's incredible. To the point where the game's got a really interesting concept and theme, which is explored far further in the second game. That obviously the trauma of experiencing something like this would push the human psyche to its absolute limits. And there's this concept that Isaac is... Oh, fuck my ass. His mental state worsens throughout your time on the ship. So when you start off now, you can hear the groans of a ship that's old and the necromorphs stuttling around. But as the game progresses and, you know, by extension, Isaac's mental state worsens, you start to hear things. So you start to hear children singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star just ever so softly. You might not even be able to hear it unless you're wearing headphones. But it's incredible how... What's this? Oh, some engineer's note. Yeah, it's just incredible how well it's done. As you can see, there's lots of enemies, lots of encounters. Ammo is pretty scarce. Eventually you start to run low. So sometimes knocking them down and then just stomping on them is like the best way of doing things. I'm going to check my phone here and something's going to jump down, isn't it? Yeah. No, we're okay. We're fine. Whoa! Just chill out, matey. Chill out. Thank you. I'm pushing too much. Pumping too much ammo into these at the moment. It's just wasting ammo. So yeah, I didn't hear like coughs and splutters and All sorts of nastiness. Right, there's the data board, which means that we can let the tram bath online and progress to the first, well, the second main area. This is very much like the tutorial area. See, that was a pipe dropping. That was a great bit of environmental sound design. Yeah, so this is the upgrade system. Instead of a mysterious merchant that wanders around the world, this is the bench system. So you pick up these little nodes and then you can pump them into weapons or your suit or your stasis module and then put it in the plasma cutter. And you got like this circuit based upgrade tree, which is quite nice. So you can start already, you know, with do I want more damage, or do I want more capacity? And then do more capacity because it just makes it a bit easier to fight. I've got another node which I'm going to pump into see, I get more air straight away, or I can like cut that and try and jump Twitter towards more HP, which is what I'm going to do. Air isn't really that huge an issue this early in the dam. You know, you look at this dam and you just think, why did you ever shut down Visceral? Whoa, hello. Oh, your guts are open, mate. It's very, very uncouth of you. Oh, look how clean the screen is as well right now. Like, I can see everything I need to know. I know how much health he has. I know how much stasis I have. I can just aim to look how much ammo I have. Hello, I guess you're just jumping up. I didn't even see you there. And then I can just hit the button and see where I need to go. Mwah! Beautiful. Beautiful design. Perfect for horror. And I think apart from Resident Evil 7, there's been no other games, horror games that have really captured me. Because I'm really strange with horror games. I'm a bit of a wuss, so I don't like intense, horrific horror games. Like I couldn't play the Outlast games. They would just bother me to no end. But stuff like this, I love it. And like I say, apart from Resident Evil, I can't think of any other series that do this kind of like schlotty horror. Like fast-paced action-orientated or something similar. I suppose actually the Western developed Silent Hill games were quite good for doing stuff like that. They're not very good, but they're more closely related to things like this than, you know, Silent Hill 2. Right, told the tram. And now these two can go where they need to go.
Alright, we're on board and heading to the bridge. Good work.
Strange. The quarantine just lifted.
Whatever was in the flight lounge must have left. That's lucky for us. Isaac, get back to the Kellion and prep it for launch. We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to
Your
die
lack
out
of
here.
confidence in me is duly noted, Miss Daniels. But I have a mission to complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without you. You understand each other?
Just get us out of here alive.
Did it then. You can't just wander around doing this though. You become invulnerable. No, you don't really. Sometimes these bodies do turn into necromorphs as well, which is quite nice. Inventory full. Right, okay, here we go. Already got an issue with inventory space. Let's drop a small health path and pick up a medium one. And the more rids you get, so you can change your suit, which is really nice. It changes in quite subtle ways. Your face mask changes and you get more armor and stuff put on you. Obviously it's really basic at the moment, but that's much, much better as the game progresses, which is really nice. I saw you. Come on. Can't run from me forever. Oh, maybe I couldn't tell him yet. Well, that just seemed point when you thought to jump on me, to be fair, but seemed Seems a bit like the pointless endeavour, mate. Oh, you send your buddy as well. Boom, boom. I suppose the design of it, like body, what's it called? Like body horror? Is that what you call it? Body horror? It's like Japanesey in style, like how it's like twisted growths and splintering bones, and it's all very wonderful.
We made it to the bridge. It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer. Wish us luck.
Good luck. Okay, that's my job to try and get the estate pod ready so we can leave. Very short game, as you can probably imagine. I'm going to go in here and get the ship sorted and then just going to leave. Bit weird that we're celebrating 10 years of such a short game. A terrible, awful joke. Just die. Just die. Don't you leap at me. Okay. So, add that on board. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, fuck. Okay, so that pretty much says goodbye to our one remaining escape option. Which is how all good horror games should start. So now you're trapped on this nightmare. There's a lot of enemies at this point. Shit, reload, reload. Okay.
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
It was all right home.
It went by.
The only way off the ship.
Kendra,
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
just let me think. Can you access the command computer?
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location? Med lab. Status? Deceased.
What? How?
Do you mean what, how?
Access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
They're fine. Spoilers. You would have thought with a ship this big that you'd probably make it so if the captain died, his authorization went to someone else on the ship, maybe? Just saying. Tip out everything I said about believability. This game is not very believable. Okay, so now we need to go to the medical bay to find the captain's body so we can get his rig. Easy peasy. That's a large med pack. I want that. Let's drop another small one. Pick up the large. What's that, sir? They ate my boy. They ate my boy! I've never been able to read this before. Dear Altman, we are here. Basketball teammates wanted. I can't die here, not yet. Not like this. I can hear whispering. Told you, audio design, it's spot on. Didn't use on my big ones, did it? No, I didn't. No, not the flight lounge. I'm going up here, aren't I? Yep. Okay. Here we go. Next portion. I think we go to the tram stop and then we go to the medical bay.
Find new weapons and items at the store, and place extra items in the safe.
So, I wonder if I can buy a new suit at this point. Probably not. So yeah, you can buy different dames. That's... dames. Duns. Sorry. Line gun, which is a slicer with mines. An assault rifle, that's just like an actual machine gun, which is pretty shit. I don't really like them. You can buy usual stuff that you need, like upgrade power nodes and stuff. So I'm going to buy the level 2 suit. And the upgraded suits in this game, I love the way it shows you equipping them. Effectively buying a new suit is like buying a bit of attaché case in Resident Evil 4. But yeah, it locks them in, it welds it onto them, and out you pop. Slightly different. It's great. I love it. Okay. Should I buy another gun as well? I'll buy the... yeah.
Red weapon icon. Mean your weapon has no ammo in its clip.
Yeah, so I can change my guns now. So this is a bit of a big bad boy. It's quite powerful. I can use it to dispatch some of the more powerful enemies at this point. Now, there's always pen. Penned is like a term in British dialect these days that means like super hot, but also like really good. So you could see a really attractive person and be like, oh, they're really pen. Or you could have like a really nice dinner and be like, oh, that was pen. But every time people say it, I was just in the dead space. I don't know what it is. I think it's a bit of a joke that you're never like aware. Oh, I did that wrong. I'm trying to get my stasis back up. Yeah, I think it's just like some unknown product on the Ishimura. Home phase net worth. But yeah, every time someone mentions pen, I'm like, you're literally talking about something from Dead Space, mate. Like no upgrade nodes. As always, it's 1,000,001 fucking degrees in this room. It's October. How is it October and it's this fucking warm? I don't know. Flesh, available May 1st. Lightspeed carbonated hard bar. What the fuck? Sun, Tola, nice. Lonely, Solace Center, level 4 set C. There's always penned. Bonatita, the world you never knew. World building. Gotta make it feel dense, you gotta make it feel alive. We did it. Chapter 1 done. Yeah, I'll save, why not? I think we'll play for another 15 minutes and I'll probably take leave.
It's all right, Colin. He's here. Nothing to be afraid of. I knew you would come. Just like you said. I saved this for you.
And she dies, doesn't she? Yeah.
Go.
Use kinesis to move or throw
It's to
objects.
take me.
Oh, it would have been nice if you didn't just ragdoll and bounce back up. So now what I can do is now I can pick things up. Which is nice, so it means for, you know, extra layer to puzzles. Then I pick things up and I can throw them. I can throw them, can't I? Yeah. So a bit like, effectively I've got a gravity gun. But it doesn't have ammo. So if you start to run out of ammo, you can just pick things up in the environment and chuck them away. I haven't got any more credits or anything else from the store. Let's just keep moving. Ah yeah, of course you can add things to the store as well, can't you? So I can now get a flamethrower from the shop.
Isaac, are you there? We were attacked. Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, and I can't believe I lost her. We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes, and we'll find Nicole. Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. We have to blow through it to
They
get
did?
to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage, and a shock pad from zero-G therapy. Should be down the corridor. Communication is useless in all this static.
Another store. So it's very fetch questy. It's not like Metroidvania style, like, you know, get this to go there. It's very much lighter than that. How much credits is that there? 9,000. I need far more than that to get the flamethrower. It's the same stot fly sound effect from Resident Evil 4. Oh, the joke. Diagnostics or research. Let's do research first. They do. What does this one do? So that shoots a mine, and that one obviously just flips the range of fire. Now surely one of these is going to turn into a necromorph, right? Haven't fought anything in a while. Right, there's definitely enemies in this room, I know that much.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
You play that sound, but I can't see anything. Oh, you're there. I assume there's something else here as well. Yeah, there is. Oh, foot! Let's try that new weapon. Oh, and that's crunchy. Didn't kill it though. Okay. My neighbour is outside laughing. That scared the shit out of me. Didn't know what that was. Thought that was the dam. But I was like, hold on, nothing laughs in this dam. What the fuck is that? That actually was genuinely quite unnerving. And I said, is this dam? Oh, I can't tell. I can't tell where that other necromorph is. It's either going to jump out at some point. Jumping out. Come on. There's one of them. Good night. Oh, slow down. Come on. It's just not very nice. That one still hasn't even moved. Whoa, foot. Okay. This got a bit heavy. Eh, bravo. Ah, foot. There we go. Whew! I thought a bit intense. Let's have a small med kit, please. Thank you very much. Don't need much more health than that. I'll do myself. May as well. More health. Right there. So now I just need to find.
What in God's name is going on down there?
I think that's precisely the point, Doctor. God's work.
I'm not so sure of that. We have to assume that the colony's problems are somehow connected to the marker.
You can assume all you want to. I do not. The marker is glorious and divine. You know that.
God moves in mysterious ways.
Anyway, we'll have it on board tomorrow. You can analyze it all you want to. What are you so worried about?
Worried? Captain, people are dying down there, killing each other. Is this madness the transformation unitology teaches us?
Doctor. Terrence. There will always be risk when the stakes are high. And here, they're enormous. It could change everything.
Oh, you find out about that quite early on, actually. So, the necromorphs are being created as a result of a alien object that they found on the surface of the planet that they're next to, called the Martyr. And a religious sect called Unitology believe that the Martyr is a way of enhancing humanity's biology to ascend to a greater plane of existence. And obviously all the Martyr does is it corrupts and mutates the human body into the necromorphs, which we see. What the fuck did I just put up there? Oh, line rats for the other done. And yeah, I thought that you found out about that much later on, but no, the idea is that I think it's the captain and a lot of other people on the ship embrace the Martyr, despite the fact that the colony who dug it out of the ground all turned into necromorphs. And yeah, everyone just goes mad and turns into monsters. And it's quite a nice little, oh, but for the arrogance of man storyline, which are always sometimes my favourite ones. Which I guess is similar to Resident Evil. You know, the whole idea of the virus that creates the zombies is a human creation. I guess that's the similar common thread between the two games. Glad my neighbours stopped laughing outside. Does that really did make me shit myself. Oh, I thought I'd go in there. I'll grab that. Fair enough. See, now it's like some weird chanting going on in the background. Spooky. Spooky stuff. Okay, so we're headed over there. Don't think I've been actually into the toilets yet.
I finally convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. And what I saw was glorious. Breathtaking. Miners undergoing a transformation into something extraordinary. I must know more. Even as the believer within me wants to become one of them, the scientist needs to uncover their secrets. I need to study one of these necromorphs, as Kind so clinically puts it. I need to witness this infection firsthand. Perhaps that patient from the colony.
So yeah, it's not that great, like, oh, but science is bad kind of storylines to it as well. I wonder how the third game actually approached that. The second game builds upon that a lot, and you're on a space station instead of the Ishimura. You did go back on the Ishimura at one point, which is really good. Hey! Oh yeah, this is the babies. Yeah, that looks like that hurt. Sorry, buddy. Oh, grim. Yep, this is the bit with the babies. Just messed up. But there's all these babies demon babies, they look horrific. What the fuck? Jesus. They look worse than I remember. This is just where they grow babies, I guess. Hello. You can only kill them by cutting off these limbs that shoot at you. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Throw the baby. Stop! Hit the baby! Christ. Stamp on the baby. Ugh. Never ever take those quotes out of context, please. Why are they growing babies? Anyway, I hate this bit. It's just really not nice. Honestly, the enemy design of this is just superb, because it is literally horrifying. Just look at that. It's just, they're horrid. How they crawl on the walls and take shots at you. Oh, how are you still alive, you prick? There we go. Like, in Resident Evil, the enemy design is very, like... it's like generic, mutated monster. But this, I don't know, there's just something a bit more, like, unsettling and human about them. And not, like, movie monster. The animations play a big part in that as well. Some thermite. You know, they move, if not believably, then horrifyingly.
Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
Okay, so there's the first bit done. Heard something grim. Hello. Okay. So the next portion is through the imaging diagnostic twin. I should put up some more credits, haven't I? Let's see what we can buy from the store. Pretty fine with the two. Yeah, I think we're fine with the two guns we have at the moment. I'm going to buy another power node so I can just upgrade something a little bit more. I mean, you find enough throughout the game, but they're always handy to have. Welcome to the lab. Oh, yeah, this is a bit of a classic bit of horror. Hey dude, how's it going? Sorry. Just his head floating around. So grim. What the hell did they do? You know, nice little bit. Platformy puzzle design of this. Not really puzzle design, but you know what I mean. Whoa! Slow down, Buster. There's two limbs floating up there. Where? It keeps playing like that horrific string noise. And then I can just never see where they're coming from. Oh, there you are. Whoa! I love how slowly they leap. My battery can't be that full. What's there? Shit tons of med kits. Okay. I'm actually going to drop one of those line rats. Because at this early stage in the game, I don't really need it that much yet. And just stick with the plasma cutter for the majority of cases. I think there's a bench in here, isn't there? No, I must be thinking of a different room. Hello? Oh, that's the limbs come off so easily. Oh, it's grotty. Was he just waiting for me to come in before he just vomited and then... it's the matter to take up an inventory slot as well. That's quite good. Let's pick up that pulse rounds. Have to take that to a shop as soon as we can. Otherwise I'll be carrying it around. Okay, this door's in here to turn on the door, I think. Is that not right? There we go. Mustn't have been in properly. Oh, it's for the left, okay. Right. Okay. Whoa, where the fuck's that? Oh, take you there. Ah. Just slow down for a second, please. You're coming at me too fast. You don't need your head, you don't need your arms. All is good in the world. Okay. Just need to move this over. There we go. Right. Sever that and we can progress. I'm just going to save it then. Yep. Okay. I love all, like, there's lots of like religious symbols and stuff on the walls like that. Depictions of the martyr, which is like this. The martyr basically looks like two intertwining points, effectively. The martyr will save us. Put it back, put it back, put it back. Yeah. What you want? All lovely horror stuff. Ah. Yes, I'm aware. Please just let me move. The vacuum stuff is great. There's all you can hear is as it's breathing. Where am I going? Oh, through here. So enemies can sneak up on you. There's enemies can survive in the vacuum of space, but all you can hear is the sounds inside your actual suit. It's great. Like I say, just the audio design is spot on. Just gives you that sense of like, not that you're really there, but you know what I mean.
As you know, Ishimura is able to set his gravity locally. Your grav boost will kick in when you enter a zero-G area.
About to enter a zero gravity therapy room. Which means another bit of puzzle design. I can now deactivate gravity. Okay, so now what I can do is I can look around, press Y, no, wrong button. And I can jump around the room. Alright, so I'm heading there. God, I keep pressing X. I'm an idiot. Right, there we are. Okay. Need to put you into the door. See, there's just lots of nice scope for interesting bits of gameplay. The zero gravity. Why is that just going in? Go in. Thank you. Zero gravity, the stasis stuff, the gravity done style telekinesis. I think we got both bits.
Great. You got a shock pad. Combine that with the thermite at the barricade to destroy it. Shit. I can hear more coming. Moving through the vents. Stay safe, Isaac.
I'm staying safe, don't worry. See, now there's enemies here, look. Which makes for more interesting fights. It's that they can leap at me. Obviously I can, like, just leap away. Ah! Where are they? Whoa, hello. How are you still not dead? Yoink. No, I need the plasma energy. No, don't float away. I need you. Ah, I don't need that. Thank you. What's that? I don't want the red stuff. I just want more plasma energy. Right. Okay, I want to go there. Ay, ay, ay. Yep. Stomp me through. Stompy, stompy, stomp. Here we go. Don't know how that was a therapy room. There's definitely enemies in this bit now. Yep. Silent. Ah, just tell me that this game doesn't just ooze atmosphere. It's just 10 years and it still remains unmatched, I think. It's the best sci-fi horror game I've played. Better than Alien Isolation, although I do love that. But definitely worth saying that Alien Isolation is still great, as it is. Okay. Ugh. Right. So I need to move this back. And then I need to go around here. Don't need any health tits. I've got more than enough health tits, actually. Whoa! Take me down! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Chill out, little brain. Thank you. Is that other monster? Did I not kill the one up there? Doesn't sound like it, does it? I really don't want those other ammo. Just want more plasma cutter ammo. Well, that's 6 bullets left. Shit. Ooh. Forgot about them. What are they? Ah! Get off me! You piece of shit. Wow, they really hurt me. Oh, they're still on me. What the fuck were they? The fuck? Get off! They really hurt me. What the fuck? Can't remember them at all. Evacuate this area immediately. No fucking shit. Right, I can add the schematic to the store. Uses up a... ammo for the pulse rifle. Alright, so just about to make ammo. That's fair enough. I'm gonna buy some plasma energy, I think. Just a touch, though. I'm sure I'll find more. Alright, let's plant this bomb on. There we go.
Okay, you're through. Should be clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the codes are on the captain's body.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan transmitting ship-wide. We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases. Nobody would tell us what's happening. These wounds, we are not equipped to deal with this. Get him to the table. Hold him. Not you. Hold him down. Every quarter.
That was Nicole, right?
Yep.
I can't tell from here when that log was made. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
Probably not, though. Or is she? No. Give them hope, give them strength. They'll last a bit longer. We are so fucked. Hey, it's okay to be fucked. Sorry, we are full. No. Save us, save us, save us. Hello. Hello. Yes, hi. Hi. Don't you... Where are you stuttling away to? There you are. Thank you. Ugh, so screamy. Chill out. Oh, sorry. I'm super thirsty because it's like 1,000,001 fucking degrees in this room. Okay. What have we here? More of that fucking... It really, really, really wants me to use the line rats and the other done. It's not giving me any plasma cutter ammo. I've got a horrible suspicion that I shouldn't have actually bought that done, because by buying it, it's now generating ammo for it. Is that the way I came in? Return to security station, yeah. But I don't know. Surely that's not the case, right? I don't know. Maybe it is. Feels a bit shit if it is. Like, I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 4 just generates ammo based on when you can then buy the gun. Well, this room is pretty fucked. That's a lady necromorph. Let's use this for a bit. Oh shit, okay. Stop doing me line rat! I don't want line rats! Stop it! Fair enough. Guess I'm just gonna have to use line rats all the time.
Can anybody hear me? My name is Eileen Fisk. I just woke up in here and everybody was gone. I don't know what's happening. Why did they all leave? I'm going to try and find someone. If you can hear this, please come for me. I can hear scratching in the wall. Hello? Who's there? Are you a doctor? Why is everyone... Wait, I know you. You're Harris, the prisoner from the colony. You killed that nurse. Help! Somebody help me! Please!
Oh. I think she's dead. Oh, don't read a text log now. Come on. Thank you. Oh. Wow. Okay. Let's try and just get both of you with this. That is powerful, but I don't like using it. Thank you. I don't know why I bought it actually. I thought it was better than it was. Oh. What's she doing? Graham. That's Graham. There's just a dead baby in there? Okay. I forgot there was just so many dead babies in this thing. Oh, I guess that's just done with me then. Okay. Alright, let's save it. Well, I think it's safe to say that after playing this for about an hour and 15 minutes so far, that Dead Space hasn't aged at all. Still as fun as it always was. Still as atmospheric.
I have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker. But the exact nature of that connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and hallucination. Incidents of violence and even murder also indicate extreme paranoia. Dr. Mercer has advised that I bring some of the affected on board for study. Dr. Wellen, the planet-side psychiatrist, has reported that his own analysis has been fruitless. I'm hesitant to rely on Dr. Mercer at this point, but I need his expertise. We need solutions, and we need them quickly.
Shouldn't bring them on board. Does everyone on the ship have different motives? Some of them wanted the necromorphs because they thought it was the right thing to happen. They thought you were God's chosen if you became a necromorph. It's fucked. I love it. Hello, room full of hatches. Why did that open? Oh, hello, man. You look really bored. Oh. Oh, yeah, that turns bodies into necromorphs. That's what happens, right? I thought they just turned into necromorphs by themselves, to be honest. Oh, yeah, it turns them into, like, these super ones, doesn't it? Forgot about that. Whoa, will you please chill out? Thank you. Kill you first before you create more necromorphs. I assume that's dead. I don't know. Nope, not dead. Still alive. Okay, there we go. Okay. So that was the captain.
And they look good. Thank God. I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
Good, do it. So that was the captain and a new enemy that turns bodies into necromorphs, so you kind of have to prioritize killing them over the other ones because they create more problems for you. And I think that might be the end of the medical base section. In fact, it definitely is, I think. So next up, I think we go to the bridge. Yeah, we do, yeah. I think we're in this room before. Yeah, we were. Yeah, so I got everything from this room, yeah. Whoa! Big beastie. Just slow down for me, please. Thank you. You're a little bit harder to kill. Oh, I thought it was another enemy, but it was just a slow-moving arm.
Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open.
Yep.
It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life.
Bye.
Problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
You gotta do everything. I would have thought there'd be an necromorph in this bit. Never mind. Right. How many credits do I have? 11,000. I could buy the flamethrower. I don't want to. I want to just buy another power node. So I think I will. Okay. So now I just need to head back to the tram, and then that's chapter 2 complete. So ragdoll fizzity. Okay. Oh, I put that there, didn't I? Turn that in. Oh, come on, that in. That in. Isaac, thank you. There we go. Chapter 2 complete. Whew. And I think I'm going to leave it there for the stream as well. Oh, I'll just save it. As it is 1,000,000 degrees. but I have had a lot of fun playing this. Wonderful, wonderful game. It hasn't aged at all. It's a decade old, which makes me feel way too old.
We got two problems, and we're working on borrowed time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge.
But yeah, more tasks to do. But yeah, that was Dead Space. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, as always, for tuning in to 7 out of 10. For when I do weird little random streams like this. Haven't done one since May, so it's nice to try and just flex those muscles again, I guess, because live stuff to the camera is not my forte, and it's not something I'm particularly comfortable with. So I appreciate everyone for just chilling out and supporting everything that I'm doing at the moment. New video next week. It's on something that a lot of you probably won't want to know anything about, which is going to be interesting. It's something so different to everything else I've done on the channel, and is about something so different. That's going to be really, really interesting. See how you all like that. But yeah, thanks for watching. I assume not many people have watched this. I've seen people flit in and out, but in general, this has just been for me to try and, like I say, get more used to doing streams and stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and thanks for sticking to the channel, and I will see you at some point. Bye.